Can we let's talk about this. I don't know how I feel about this, yo. It's I don't know. It does look better. This game, this game is killing me, man. This game is killing me. I it's been through so much. I don't know how to get into it. I think for the most part, I'll do a deeper dive type of thing into the whole uh, world of Bloodlines 2. But from what I'm seeing here, I don't know if I hate it or like it or what. I think that both these companies have done the Hardsuit Lab version and now the Chinese Room. So far, what I've seen is they have an aversion to using guns. A thing that is a big, big, stat in the tabletop game, which is an option that you can do in the original game, right? Because the original game is based off tabletop. These were all things you can do. And now, for some reason, these games have an aversion to you using guns. In this game, from that trailer, because I'm just going off the trailer alone, that's my problem is that people that defend this game is always like, well, you don't know that you can't do that. And it's like, you're right. They should be showing me. So until they show me that I can do that, I can't do it. That's my issue with it. Is that it's a constant of like, oh well, you don't know, you're judging it before you've seen anything. And it's like, yes, because they aren't showing me anything. All I've been doing is reading fucking blogs I've been making that I don't care about. If this was a game that was a visual novel or some sort, or just a text adventure game, sure. And they have made those vampire type of games, and they are fun. I actually enjoy them more than I thought I would. But this is a sequel to Bloodlines 2. It should be looking better than Bloodlines. And so far, yes, I'd say the gameplay looks better than Bloodlines. But even this, like, I don't know. This just looks kind of jank. And not in a, like, in like a early, mid, to, no, mid generation 360 era, like, janky. It's just not clicking for me. And I feel bad because obviously everyone's like, "Oh, don't judge it," and this is just this. This is just that. It's just constant excuses. Well, the first game wasn't that good. I know. We shouldn't be aiming for that. We should be aiming for better than that, because the first game is so looked upon and loved because the atmosphere, the music, just the mood and vibe, the dialogue, and the way the people talked. The facial animations from that game still look better than this. It just does. Like, whether or not you want to admit it or not, it's not rose tinted goggles. It does. The facial animations do look better in Bloodlines 1. They just do. The way they're marketing this game, it's like they have no marketing person. It's just bad. They are just showing us blogs that we read that tells us about these cool things. They won't show us the cool thing. What they do show us is, well, this. This is what they show us. That is the official gameplay trailer that was posted on Xbox. That's their best foot forward. They've delayed the game because they know it's jank. It's supposed to come out this year. It's supposed to be out by now, I think, from what we or there's some time, it's supposed to be coming out soon. They decided to delay the game. I just I don't see what they aren't getting. And now they're kind of talking and saying, well, it's not really a sequel, it's a spiritual successor. And that's when I say, well, why are you calling it Bloodlines? Call it something else. If they had called this game anything else besides Bloodlines, I think people would not be as harsh to it. And frankly, the original version, I guess you could say, of the Hard Labs version of it felt more like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Now, I get that it was not polished, I guess, from what some will say. Oh, it wasn't polished. It wasn't done. They canceled it because it was not done. I'm trying to see if I can see some. This isn't. See if we can get gameplay trailer. That's the extended. Yeah, so the E3 2019 gameplay. This is what the first time we saw. Uh, which this is when everyone's kind of we were gonna play Thin Blood, which is already weird, right? And then probably through Diablerie, you join one of the clans. So right off the bat, we have what this looks like Bloodlines, right? The city. We have NPCs walking around. People looking like they're living their lives. I'm not gonna go through the whole video. It's just gonna be on the background as I talk. But this feels more like Bloodlines. What we're getting with the Hard to Lab version so far does not feel like this, but I don't know, right? Because all they've shown us has been janky ass combat. I don't know why they keep leading with the combat because that's not what anybody thinks of when they think of Bloodlines. Hell, that's not even Vampire the Masquerade. Combat is such a minute point to it that if they were going to use combat, they need to either do better and do better with it. I don't know what exactly to expect from this series, and I don't know. I I I don't know what to expect. I don't know what they even want. Fire is a don't even start on a name. Don't get me started on the overall plot of that. This very like cyberpunk esque story, person in your head, done horribly. It's not. I wasn't even a fan of it when they first announced that for Cyberpunk with Johnny Silverhand, but because Keanu was honestly somehow like acting his ass off enough that it didn't distract me that was Keanu Reeves. He was just Johnny Silverhand, right? I don't think they're gonna do that with this game. I think that so far, whatever that character's name is in this game is just annoying. And Fabian, yes, he just is Captain Obvious. It's just saying the thing that I just saw, right? It looks like a crutch for. It looks like what Fabian is going to be is an exposition dump for players that don't know what the hell this is, right? And I'm not trying to be the one of the people that are talking bad about it. But I made a video before, years ago, when they first announced Bloodlines 2, and I was way more excited then than I am now. Now, I'm just tired. I'm tired, boss. It's been years and this game ain't out yet. And it's still not out at the time of this video, which means, Jesus, it's just been too long. I started playing, at this point, like, I guess my way of thinking about it is I've been playing the tabletop game now. So I've just started playing Vampire the Masquerade, like the tabletop game. And frankly, these video games will never do what you can do with a tabletop game. It just, so far, is how I feel about it until they can prove me wrong. It, it just, and I feel like, I could be very positive about it. I could be trying to a get me an in with the World of Darkness and become a cool little like partner with them or whatever. But I think this is, I can't lie and not say that this isn't looking very good. And when it's good, if it's good, I will make a video and I will apologize. Not apologize. No, it's okay to criticize. I will rescind my criticisms and say that I was wrong. There we go. I won't call it an apology because I'm not sorry right now for what I said, for what I'm saying. And in the future, I don't think I'll be sorry for what I'm saying because what I'm saying, I truly believe right now. I'm not just saying it. But what I'm seeing and what I'm reading and what I'm looking at when I ingest Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 information, I do not like. I hope to be proven wrong come release, but I don't think so. Really, if you ask me what kind of game I want, I just give me Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, but with vampires. Give me small little patch of cities, little small areas that I can explore, that are fully explorable. They have quests that link them all around. I can go all over the city and explore inside and outside of buildings, and like, give me that. Give me that. Give me the vampire fantasy. Because still, I play Bloodlines 1 around about every summer I play. It's been my summer game. For some reason, I bought it in the summer when I first time I played it. It's one of my most fondest memories of summer vacation playing Bloodlines. And so now every summer, and I'm going on 30, I still do that. Every summer I boot it up and I pick a character and I play through Bloodlines. And I enjoy it. It gives me enough time not playing it to like forget certain things, and I try different clans, or I just like run around and just like leave the game running in the background and listen to the music because the music's so goddamn good. And these are things where I'm like, have you guys played this game? Because like I get it, it's a janky ass game for sure, but there's charm to that. Most RPGs from back in the day are janky. They weren't great games. It's just the stories and the role play aspect made them good. So I don't know. I'm not hopeful. I'm frankly kind of sad. Uh, Apparently, Chinese Lab just told they were gonna scrap it, and they told them that they can do it. They can make a good game. So these sound like guys are fans of this franchise, and so I hope that's a good game. I never want a game to be bad, but so far I'm not seeing anything that makes me go like hyped up and excited for the game. I'm at this point now. I'm just ready for the game to come out so we can move on. But you see what I'm saying? They're still just showing combat. Where's you know, the social aspect? Walking into a bar, feeding on a human, or convincing a human to follow you into a alleyway, or using your powers to have him follow you into alleyway, right? You're just seeing this. I don't really see what is there that is like Vampire the Masquerade. This looks like someone played. I remember that game called Condemned from like back in the early 360 era. Kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I can say. I think I'm gonna call the video that. I don't know. Because I don't know. I don't know about Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. And I wish I did.